Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. Yeah, on the GALA chart, the price has not yet broken out of the range. Some coins have broken out of their local ranges. Yeah, one of the most prominent examples is, for example, Link, which has broken out to the upside of a local range, which is looking quite promising. But we're still far away from confirming that an overall low has been made in this significant correction that started already in March. So on the GALA chart, the Elliott wave structure still allows for possibly this Elliott wave triangle, which we talked about before, to be counted. This hasn't been invalidated. It has simply extended with the latest bounce to the upside. How is such an Elliott wave triangle formed? Well, it is an A, B, C, D, E structure, basically 5 waves, but they are all corrective, and that's the difference between a triangle 5-wave move and, for example, a diagonal or an impulse. Yeah, these are all corrective. Okay, in a diagonal you have you have corrective movements as well, but at least you see a series of higher highs and higher lows. Whereas here in this triangle, you can see it's actually forming higher lows and lower highs instead of higher highs, higher lows. So it's sort of that contracting shape. And you can see also that the price has not yet managed to break out of this descending trend line as highlighted there in white. The idea is that, yeah, I mean, we could still get another low. I have mentioned many times that these triangles, especially in the current cycle, are extremely unreliable. They tend to break not into the direction that you would normally expect them to break. So I've taken a stance to say that, hey, here is a triangle, but I'm not having a strong downside expectation. Link is one of the great examples. We had a possible triangle there. It broke the other way. And that's why I said throughout that these triangles, I'm tracking them. I haven't really been tracking any triangles for a reason, long time in this cycle, because they have broken. They are actually often forming something. I mean, it's not then, they look like triangles. They are not triangles, okay? At least not Elliott wave triangles, because it would have to break to the downside. But they often, in this cycle, there are no real Elliott wave triangles that form. They might look like that, but they break to the other side, indicating that something different is going on. And therefore, if we see a triangle, it might even be reasonable to say, to bet against it, okay, to bet against it. And therefore, I have decided to show it to you, highlight, hey, here's a pattern. We might get one more low. Often the cryptos turn early, yeah, also due to correlations with Bitcoin. Definitely the structure allows for one more low in this yellow count. Yeah, this 5th wave to the downside. The triangle would be the 4th wave in this C wave to the downside of an overall B wave correction. But yeah, it doesn't need one more low. The orange support region, which is defined between 1.9 cents and 4.2 cents, this is still the main support region for the current pullback, and where I would like to see an overall reversal and then a rally into the 20-cent region next. What would be the first indication that we have indeed bottomed? First indication, I mean, talking about this B wave with the question mark there. First indication would be a break above the green line. That's the 5-cent level, because that's the pattern, or that's the level that needs to break to really invalidate this triangle structure as it is. But it could still extend then. Yeah, for example, this C wave might shift over here and so on. But the overall triangle will be invalidated with a break above the A wave high at 5.3 cents. That's really overall invalidation of the triangle. And that will then keep the door, or that will actually open the door to that white count, which again would only work as a diagonal pattern. So we have 3 waves in wave 1, a pullback, then it would be like 3 waves in wave 3, 4 and 5. But I need to see the 3rd wave reach ideally 7 cents and the 5th wave 7.9. If only 3 waves form to 7.9 cents, I don't have a confirmation that we've bottomed. However, if 5 waves form, it would be our confirmation. It gives us a roadmap. That's all it does at the moment. And it also tells us that a break below the red line would be an invalidation point for the white directly bullish count, and that is at 3.8 cents. I mean, if you ask me, probabilities are fairly balanced. From what we've seen, these tend to break the other way, these triangles, so I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen here. So if it breaks to the upside, the 5-cent level would be our signal for a breakout, and then I would start to look for the price to reach first 6 cents, which is the first level of that target range, and then 7.1 cents, and the 5th wave ideally 7.9. below the red line, obviously here 3.8 cents, the white count will be invalidated. That would in turn be confirmation for the yellow count. If there is one more low, there is more support at 3.3 cents and then 2.6. If there is one more low, it wouldn't be bearish. It would simply be part of that overall corrective pullback, which started in March. That's sort of how I see at the moment the GALA microstructure. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.